Poor Chris. What's going on, guys? My name is Epic Soren. So I just got done watching Fear the Walking Dead Season 1, Episode 6, the finale episode of Season 1. It was amazing, super intense, probably one of the best Walking Dead universe episodes to date that I've seen, and I've seen all the ones that are out, so it was pretty good. I'm gonna just talk real quick about some of the stuff that happened in that. So obviously, spoiler alert. You have been warned. Okay, firstly, our group decides to get out of their little suburbs area that they're in, and I'm expecting them to get up to the fence gate and have a problem with the military. The military would stop them, and they would have a problem, but no. They get up to the gate, the military's already gone, and they're just mind blown. They're like, they just left. How dare they? Well, so they go off, they get to the community college, and Daniel has this he has this idea. He goes up to the big stadium, which is actually real close to the college, which it makes sense. And he just breaks open all the doors and lets all the zombies out. They don't actually show us that. All they show us is Daniel just walks up. Some of the Marines, soldiers, I don't know, the army sees him. They're like, "Whoa! Don't make us shoot you, man. You gotta go somewhere else." And he's like, "Save your ammunition." That was more of a Russian accent than Spanish, but he says, "Save your ammunition." And then this massive horde of zombies just starts pouring in after him. And I'm just like, glad I'm not there. So meanwhile, Nick and Strand are inside of the facility still. They're trying to get out, right? So they're trying to get out. The rest of our group is trying to get in. And Liza is just losing it. Liza, Dr. Exner, they're trying to get these people out to some other base that might possibly be safe. Whether it is or not in the end, we won't know, I guess. So chaos is ensuing. Everyone's getting split up and then back together. Chris and Alicia get left at the cars, and then some soldiers come and take the car, the SUV. I wanted to say Subaru, but it wasn't. Subaru doesn't make SUVs. So the soldiers take the SUV, drive away. Chris and Alicia go and hide off in what looks like probably a stairwell or a closet or something. So Travis and Madison are running through the hallways. Travis, Madison, Daniel, and Ophelia running through the hallways. They get into this big room where Chris and Strand are, and they start letting people out, and people are telling them, "Oh yeah, they went that way. They went that way. You gotta go catch them." So they run out. They're running down the hall, and Strand and Nick have accidentally locked themselves in this room, or this long hallway, and then there's just this horde of zombies pouring down the hallway towards them, and they're like panicking and freaking out, and I'm like, uh-oh, that's not good, come on, come on. Travis and Madison finally get there, and they're like banging on the door, like, it's not opening, open the door, it's not opening, and I'm just sitting here like holding onto my armrests, panicking, like, you can't kill off Strand now, this is an interesting character, I mean, we just met him, I like this guy, don't kill him, or Nick, I mean, didn't really care about Nick that much, but don't kill off Strand, I want to know something about him first, please. Well, so the zombies are pouring down the hallway, finally, last possible second, Liza comes up, she starts swiping her card, and it's giving her the little red dot, and I'm just like, no, give her the green dot! And she's like swiping, she swiped it probably, I don't know, 4 or 5 times, before it finally gives her the green dot. They open the door, and they try and shove it back closed against the zombies, and they just can't get out. Or they just can't hold the door closed against the zombies. The zombies just start getting out. So they turn around, they book it, eventually they, get back to the garage and discover that Chris and Alicia have been robbed, I guess, of their SUV. So they're like, okay, well, we can figure this out. They're about to go, everyone get in the trucks, or the truck and the Civic, I think it is now, And then the army guy, I think his name was Andy, something like that. Army guy that Ophelia likes walks out of nowhere, and he's got a gun, and he just points it at Daniel. I'm like, well, Daniel's dead. Wait a second. IMDb says he's in 7 episodes, and that was not 7 episodes, so he's not gonna die, obviously. Thanks a lot, IMDb. You spoiled the whole show. Well, so he walks out, and he's like about to shoot. He's about to shoot Daniel, and Ophelia is standing off to the side. No, please don't do this. Please don't do this. Put down the gun, Andrew. Please put down the gun. And he just goes, bam, and pops Ophelia. And at first I was like, you killed Ophelia? But then, bullet hit her in the shoulder. She's okay. Okay. Travis tackles Andrew and just starts beating him. Just like nail punch after punch after punch, destroying his face. And by the end of it, Andrew's just kind of laying on the ground, gasping. And Madison is like, okay, Travis, that's enough. That's enough. Pulling him away. Finally, they get in the cars, and Strand is like, where are we going to go? Or what's your plan? I assume you have a plan, right? And Madison says, we're going to go west. And Strand says, change plan. Or Madison said they're going east, into the desert, right, from LA. Strand says, no, we're going to go west. So they turn around, go west. Really, Clock? Really? So Strand says, no, we need to go west instead. And I'm sitting here thinking, west of LA, that's you can't go west. There's nothing there besides water. And that's not going to work now, is it, for you? But they end up going west, and they started driving down the LA, I think it's the LA River, right? They've got, like, cement with a path. LA River, right? So they're driving down, and I'm like, oh, that's clever. They get down to the end, and they go to Strand's house. At least I would assume it's his house, which looks like a really nice, fancy, probably multi-million-dollar house right on the beach. And, I mean, I guess that makes sense. Like Strand said, he's the buyer. While they're there, Liza gives Chris this big old hug, and he's like, I love you. Or, Liza tells Chris, I love you. And he's like, I love you too, Mom. And so then him and Alicia go off, and they get popsicles, and they're just sitting on the deck licking them, and bam, there's a gunshot. And I'm just like, I knew what happened, because, yeah, somebody died. Somebody died. Poor Chris. And I mean, I guess it makes sense for it to be this person that died. I'm not going to tell you guys. I mean, I said spoiler alert, but I'm not going to tell you who died. You've probably already seen it if you're watching this. You just wanted to hear my comments on it. I thought it was a really good episode. Yeah, so that was my thoughts on Fear the Walking Dead Season 1, Episode 6. Let me know what you guys thought. And thanks for watching. Love you guys. Peace. Bye.